Hello guys, in today's video we're going to check out the top 5 4K projectors in the market for this year. I made this list based on my personal opinion and I tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. To see the price and find out more information about these 4K projectors, you can check out the description below. Also make sure you subscribe to stay up to date with the latest technology reviews. Okay, so let's get started with the video. At number 5, it's the Optima UHD 51A. If you're searching for an Ultra HD projector with 4K capabilities to add to your home theatre or media room, then the Optima UHD 51A fills the gap and checks all the boxes for high-res entertainment. Optima has been a top option for a home projector since 2002, always offering the latest display technologies. Design-wise, the UHD 51A is similar to other Ultra HD projectors in this price range. It has a native resolution of 1920 by 1080p, but it employs an optical shift to produce 3840 by 2160 individually addressable pixels. It has a black chassis which is finished in a combination of glossy and textured surfaces. A thin metal strip runs around the belt line and forms a ring around the lens, which is offset to the right. Meanwhile, ventilation is reasonable and covers both sides and the front. Additionally, heat will not be a problem, and lucky for you, the internal fan is very quiet, so you won't be bothered with sounds when you're watching a movie. For your information, the UHD 51A is the only projector in this category to offer vertical lens shift, accomplished with a small mechanical dial on top. To be more specific, the adjustment ranges from 100 to 115% above the lens axis, which means that when unshifted, the bottom of the image falls at the lens's centerline. On top, you'll find the lens control along with buttons for menu navigation, power and a home key for the integrated player. Status light monitor, power, lamp and temperature values as well. Additionally, a large IR receiver with a second sensor on the front will make for a very responsive remote. In terms of connectivity, the back panel features two HDMI 2.0 inputs with HDCP 2.2 content protection. You also get a VGA port which can connect to older computers and laptops, or be used with a breakout cable for 3-wire component sources like VCRs and DVD players. Control is possible through an RS-232 port, and there is a 12-volt trigger output for things like motorized screens. Moreover, the 4K capabilities will elevate your watching experience to a whole new level, improving contrast and deep blacks, while you'll see the picture in more detail and a more realistic view. To conclude, the Optima UHD 51A is definitely a must-have, and if you have the budget for it, don't hesitate to purchase it, because you won't regret your decision. At number 4, it's the BenQ HT 2050. Like many decisions in life, whether to spend money on a better picture is a matter of priorities. Higher-end 4K projectors like the HT 2050 often have a low light output than cheaper units, mainly because they're designed to achieve better black levels, and 2200 lumens is typical of the breed. Design-wise, this unit boasts an attractive look which is covered in a chrome colour that gives an elegant appearance to the overall aesthetics. When it comes to connectivity, well, there are 2 HDMI ports, a composite video port, a VGA port, and 3 RCA phono plugs for component video. There's also a USB Type-A port, but it's strictly for providing power. Additionally, at the bottom you can also notice the feet, which will not only hold the projector in place, but they also add a little bit of height, so you'll always have the most comfortable viewing position. But let's talk about other features. To begin with, at the front there's a lamp which can last up to 7,000 hours of usage, which in my opinion is great. Even though we mentioned a product in our list that could last longer, take in mind that this particular model packs more quality and picture colour than the others. The HT 2050's 10-watt speaker delivers far better audio quality than most of the competition and enough volume to fill a large family room. That's particularly useful if you want to move the projector to different rooms, since you won't have to carry a separate sound system as well. In addition, if you want stereo, more volume or still better quality, you can connect an external system to the audio output, so you can automatically switch the audio source when you switch the image source. Moreover, if you play games where reaction time matters, you'll also appreciate the short lag time. Based on my tests, I measure it at 33 milliseconds or 2 frames at 60 frames per second. Overall, the BenQ HT2050 is a good fit for you, giving its combination of brightness, near excellent image quality, and sound system. In other words, this is definitely a must-have high-end projector. At number 3, it's the BenQ TK800. The BenQ TK800 is a unique piece of tech that offers colourful, bright and detailed images which are hard to resist. When it comes to some users, it's such a great projector that you can replace the big screen TV. Now surely you're more informed about the kind of projector we're talking about. From a design perspective, this particular model has a solid white plastic body that's well built, strong and durable enough to be your portable home entertainment device. The front panel with a nice aqua blue finish makes it look gorgeous and gives a great look to the overall aesthetics. To begin with, on the right side of the front plate there's where the lens is positioned, while the remote sensor is up to the right of that. To the rear of the top plate you'll find a number of buttons and directional keys giving you access to menus and settings just in case you lose the remote control. In terms of connectivities, at the rear of the projector there are 2 HDMI ports, a PC VGA port, 1 analog audio in and out, a 12-volt trigger, 2 USB ports and 1 RS-232 serial connector. But let's talk about performance. The BenQ TK800 is a 4K Ultra HD single-chip DLP projector that features 1920 by 1080 resolution with XPR technology to provide an image that the eye sees as 8.3 million pixels on the screen. In addition, this projector houses 3000 lumens, making it a high-output solution for media rooms with ambient light, so it'll satisfy your needs for movies and sports. It also features a 10,000:1 dynamic contrast ratio to help generate details in both low light and bright environments. Moving on, the innovative new 4K color wheel is designed to deliver 92% of the Rec. 709 color space with improved precision. Furthermore, another great feature is the high dynamic range. Thanks to Auto HDR color rendition technology, the TK800 can deliver HDR with greater brightness and contrast range than SDR. Moreover, it's very important to mention that BenQ comes with improved battery life. It can handle up to an incredible 10,000 hours battery life in Eco mode, which compared to the other competitors is definitely an advantage. To conclude, if you're looking at how to enhance your visual experience, the BenQ TK800 could be your ideal choice. At number 2, it's the Optima UHD60. The Optima UHD60 could be your ideal option if you want to replace your existing home theatre projector with a new projector that packs many interesting features and 4K capability. Design-wise, the UHD60 is a reasonably sized, good-looking projector covered in a glossy white finish and accompanied by sections of metallic silver trim and rounded corners. Additionally, at the front centre there's the projector's lamp, while next to it on both sides there's a mesh construction which houses the fence that'll constantly cool the projector and will keep it reasonably quiet. At the back there's a huge number of connectivity ports, so have a listen to this list. You'll find dual HDMI inputs, 2 USB ports, a VGA port for PC connection, an Ethernet and RS-232 ports, a single 12-volt trigger and a 3.5mm audio in and out port, which I think is absolutely great. But let's talk about some of the other features. According to the manufacturer, this projector can display almost everything of the Rec. 2020 color space and deliver an impressive representation of black and white levels that are as quality as those of film production. In addition, the Optima uses the ultra-detailed technology that'll allow you to fine-tune the image quality and get the very best of it in form of sharpness, well-defined details and spectacular color depth. Furthermore, since it is a 4K projector, I'd also like to remind you that 8.3 million pixels are spread across your entire imagery so you can feel all your content to its maximum impact. For your information, even if you have a 140-inch screen, the visuals will be consistent and lifelike, due to the fact that this projector has 1.6 zoom and 1.39 to 2.22 throw ratio thanks to its flexible vertical lens shift to ensure a real home theatre experience. Moreover, I'd also like to let you know that the Optima states that lamp life is estimated to withstand about 10,000 hours of usage in eco mode and about 15,000 hours in dynamic mode, which is just great. To conclude, I highly recommend this projector, so if you ever decide to purchase it, you won't be disappointed. And at number 1, it's the Epson 4010. The Epson Home Cinema 4010 is the latest in Epson's line of 4K compliant projectors that rely on pixel shifting technology with native 1080p LCD images to deliver 4K enhanced resolution. So let's get straight into the action and reveal what the secret is behind its success. In terms of design, this unit boasts an all-white construction that gives an elegant and premium feel to it right from the very first look. At the top centre, it has a printed Epson logo polished in grey, which gives a great look to the overall aesthetics. To begin with, this projector includes Ultra HD resolution, while it also delivers HDR10, DCI P3 colour, 3D and a motorised lens with position memories. Epson's 3 LCD light engine ensures high contrast and sharply detailed pictures. In addition, a well-ventilated chassis will ensure you get a quiet and cool running performance even with the bulb's brighter modes. So let's talk more about performance. This projector is rated at 2400 lumens for both white and colour brightness, plus the 4010's dynamic contrast has also been bumped up to 200,000 to 1. The Home Cinema 4010 uses Epson's 3rd generation pixel shift technology to create a 4K image from 1920 by 1080 pixel imaging chips. So, as you can tell, the 410 is rich with features. You get a fully motorised lens with a tremendous 2.1 times zoom range. You'll be able to fill any screen up to 300 inches from a variety of distances. When it comes to connectivity ports, well, there's a single HDMI 2.0 input with HDCP 2.2, a VGA port to connect to your computer, and control systems can interface with an RS-232 port. Additionally, you get 3 USB ports to use with accessories like Epson's wireless HDMI system. A remote is also included, which is a well-built wand worthy of a pro-level display. In addition to discrete power keys, you get individual buttons for each input. Moreover, the menu system has a vast array of additional features that include frame interpolation, image enhancement presets, and dynamic range options, to name a few. To conclude, if you're looking for a high-end 4K projector that not only looks premium, but also performs as such, then this is your answer.